The compensation plan. So for the most part, I mean, I think everybody kind of understands the steps to success and the steps that we follow every month in order to grow our business. Now, I know what a lot of people want to know is how do we actually get paid? Where do we get paid? What levels do we get paid on? And I'm going to go over some of that with you right now. I'm going to try to pull up the comp plan in eSuite. Like I said before, my internet connection isn't the best right now for some reason. I'm not sure why. If for some reason you get booted off or you don't see me anymore, I'm recording this, so I will post it in the group page as soon as it's done loading. But this is the thing. You do not need to know the comp plan front and back in order to make this business work for you. You don't need to be able to tell people when you get 10% here and 5% here and 15% there. You don't need to be able to tell, you don't need to tell people all this information in order for them to want to get involved in the business. Now, if you've ever done any of those like personality tests, like what color personality you are, there is a color personality, the greens, okay? We call them, that's what we call them. It's because they need to know the ins and outs of everything. They want to know all the ingredients in all the products, and they want to know the compensation plan from front to back. So me being the type of person where when I signed up, I didn't need to know any of that stuff. I kind of just joined and ran with it and tried to figure out where it was going to go. But as I kind of dove in and I started promoting, I started looking at the compensation plan to kind of figure out what am I getting paid on? How am I going to make the most money? But for me, like at first, I didn't need to know any of it. So it wasn't until probably 2 years into the business where I was like, okay, I understand the compensation plan. I know how we get paid. I can answer all these questions. So if you don't know it, that's okay. Don't stress about it because it'll all come to you as you start answering these questions and you start figuring out your checks and where you're getting paid and back and forth. You'll figure it out. It will come to you. So okay, so I'm going to pull up the compensation plan. So first thing is first, and when you guys are looking at promoting, especially in the early stages, when you're looking at going like executive and Ruby, you want to make sure that you have qualified legs. And so what qualified legs are is one, it's a distributor who has 400 in group volume. That means between their orders, their customers' orders, and all the orders in their downline, including their distributors and their loyal customers and all that stuff, that group volume has to total 400, okay? So that's going to make them a qualified leg. They don't even have to be commission qualified, which means they don't have to be running an auto ship. They just need to have 400 in group volume. That gives you a qualified leg, okay? Now, we always urge the importance of being at 400, and the reason why is because this teaches people to become qualified legs. The more qualified legs you have, the faster you're going to promote. But if you're over here dealing with people who aren't running auto ships, who don't get their first 4 loyal customers, it's going to be really hard for you to promote because you're not going to have qualified legs. And of course, you're not going to dump a bunch of money into these people just for you to promote to like executive or Ruby. But it's something that needs to be stressed to everybody. You have to have your auto ship on. You have to get your 4 loyal customers within your first 30 days. This helps you become a qualified leg. This gets you to where you want to be so that you can help the people above you promote. Then in turn, you're going to be teaching your team the same thing. So then they'll help you promote. I know a lot of people sometimes hesitate with the auto ship or don't get their first 4 loyal customers in their first 30 days. You know, don't stress so much about the loyal customer aspect. They'll come and you'll be able to get your group volume up. But that auto ship is such a huge important factor into your business. Not only is it great for you to become a qualified leg, but it is also great for that to be information to be passed down. So when I joined, there was no option not to have the ADBV auto ship because it wasn't 150 personal bonus volume to qualify. It was 400. So you either at 400 or you ran an $80 auto ship. So obviously the ADBV auto ship made more sense. But so the issue that I see people running into now is that you guys are missing out on so much money because when I started and all the distributors that I enrolled had their auto ship set up and were running auto ships, that was guaranteed income for me, right? And it's guaranteed income for your distributors. It's guaranteed income for everybody when everybody runs an auto ship. So I can't stress the importance of having this set up. It guarantees you business. It guarantees you income. So if you're enrolling 10 distributors in a month and none of them are running their auto ship, you're missing out on 800 in volume. You're missing out on those qualified legs. You're missing out on promoting because people aren't running their auto ship. So keep that in mind when you're talking about it, and when you're talking about it to people. And if you're sitting at home and you've been in the business for 6 months and you've never ran an auto ship, it's such a huge important factor in your business. So, you want to teach your team this, and you can't be teaching your team stuff that you may not be doing. Okay. So, all right, so a qualified leg is a distributor with 400 in group volume, okay? Your first goal, obviously, is to get your first 4 loyal customers within your first 30 days. This is going to give you $120 of free product. It's also going to give you 2 wrap rewards. This is amazing stuff. It's way to not only earn your money earn your initial investment right back, but you can also make a profit. And that's exactly what we want to be showing people, is that you can make a profit in this company within the first 30 days that you join. I know for me, my first month, I made $975. And that was between my commission check, wrap reward sales, wrap sales, and fast start bonuses. So there's so many opportunities to grow your business and make money with this, but you got to get out there and do it. Okay. So if you have the compensation pulled up, I recommend pulling the compensation plan up, because we're going to kind of go through this, and I want you to understand, I want you to be able to look at this and go back and kind of follow through if you have to go back and watch this. I am on number 4, and that's becoming Fast Start bonus qualified. Okay. So how to be Fast Start qualified means that you enroll a distributor. Okay. So I'm sorry, you don't enroll a distributor. You enroll as a distributor. Okay. When you get your first 2 loyal customers, you become Fast Start qualified. Okay. Now, this is the thing, is that you can become Fast Start qualified at any point in your business. If you do it within your first 30 days, the person who enrolled you earns a Fast Start bonus, which is the $100. They get paid out. Now, this is a big deal, because you want to show people that we are all a team. So you want to be working hard to get those 4 loyal customers, because not only does it reward the person who enrolled you, but you'll also reward yourself by earning your free product. So now say you start the business and for some reason you don't get any loyal customers within your first 30 days. Okay. You just and then you kind of hit a wall, and then you kind of take a break, and then you decide you want to come back. Well, at any point you can start earning Fast Start bonuses once you get your 2 loyal customers. Okay. So once you start with those 2 loyal customers, you'll be Fast Start qualified for life. Okay. So then you can earn Fast Start bonuses going forward. Even if you took 6 months off from your business, you can still earn Fast Start bonuses once you get those 2 loyal customers. Okay. You'll want to set up the 80 BV auto ship or have 150 personal bonus volume for the people above you to be earning those Fast Start bonuses. So what that means is that if you enroll a distributor and they don't set up their auto ship, and they only get 2 loyal customers within their first 30 days, and say those 2 orders only total, 98 bonus volume, you would not get paid that Fast Start bonus on that distributor that you enrolled, because they didn't have an 80 BV auto ship set up and they didn't hit 150 personal bonus volume. Okay. Does that make sense? So you want to make sure, you want to stress the importance, once again, of setting up that auto ship, because you're going to be missing out on Fast Start bonuses. And Fast Start bonuses are such a huge part of our business, because, if you have a really good month, or say you have a really good 2 months, and you enroll 10 or 12 distributors within 2 months, that's $1,200 worth of Fast Start bonuses that you could be collecting on top of your commission check and your wrap sales. So really stress the urgency with people on getting their first 2 loyal customers and earning those Fast Start bonuses, because that's money that you're taking out of your own pocket. Okay, so start climbing the ranks. Okay. So each leg, okay, so each distributor that you sign up, that you keep on your top line is considered a leg, okay? So if you're a Ruby and you have 3 distributors on your top line, those 3 people are each considered a leg. And you can build onto that leg, you can start a new leg, whatever, it doesn't matter. You just need 5 legs to go to ambassador, okay? So you need 5 people working this business. Obviously they have to be promoting to different levels, but you just need 5 different legs that are promoting in order to go ambassador. So you don't need to go, you don't need to go and build wide on your top line. I would highly not recommend that. You're gonna build faster and you're gonna grow faster if you stack people underneath each other, okay? So we're gonna talk a little bit about placing as we kind of go through this. For those of you that just jumped on, my internet's kind of in and out, but I am recording this, so I will be posting it in the group page if for some reason you get kicked off or I sound like, like you can't understand me. Okay, so each person on your top line is considered a leg. Now, why this is so important when it comes to building and placing is because a lot of people hesitate to place down in their organization. And there's a number of different reasons why people don't want to do it. But one of the great things that the company offers us is something called compression. And so basically what that means is, say you're building yourself to Emerald, okay? And you've got your 2 rubies and you're placing somebody down underneath one of your rubies to help somebody under them go executive, go ruby, whatever, but they're going to promote. So basically you're placing this person on like your 4th level. And a lot of people are worried about this. A lot of people hesitate to do it, but the great thing that It Works does for us is they do compression. And basically what that means is that at the end of every month, they run a report. Anybody that is not commission qualified, so whether they canceled their account, they didn't run their auto ship, or they didn't have 150 in personal bonus volume, basically it's going to be like they don't exist when it comes to getting paid. So if you place somebody on your 4th level, but the 2 distributors in between aren't running auto ships, you're gonna get paid like that person is on your top line. Okay? Does that make sense? So every month, okay, so this could change every month. So one month somebody could be commission qualified and they're making money off the people underneath you, and then the next month they could not be commission qualified and everybody kind of moves up. So you'll never see it that way in your organization, like it'll never say like that person's not there, but don't ever hesitate to place down in your organization if it's going to help you earn those big bonuses, because the runners, the people who will stick in this business will always rise to the top. You'll always get paid higher on them down the line because they'll be the ones that kind of stick to it. Okay, so people are saying they can't hear me, so I apologize, guys, but I will post the recording, okay, I promise. Okay, so this is why, you guys, when you're building your business and when you're looking at your charts and when you're trying to figure out where you're going and how you're going to place people and how you're going to grow, you really just need to not factor in where the people are going and how far down they're going. You just need to focus on the ultimate goal. So if your ultimate goal is diamond and you have to place somebody on your 7th level to get to diamond, you're going to do it. Just do it and don't question it, because down the road, it's all going to get made up. It's all going to be made up to you. And anybody that isn't serious about this business, they're going to kind of fall off. And all those people that you place down below are going to rise up and you're going to get paid higher on them. Okay? So just remember that. Okay, so management level. So you guys obviously know the different levels to promote within It Works. Okay, so as an executive, you need 2 qualified legs to be at 400 group volume. You guys know what qualified legs are. We kind of just went over it. So as a distributor level, so when you come into this business, your first month, you're automatically commission qualified because you buy the business builder kit. Okay, after that, you're going to want to run your auto ship every month so that you can make sure that you're getting paid on the volume below you. As a distributor, you're going to make 10% on your 1st and 2nd level. Okay, so that means anybody that's on your top line and anybody that's on the line below, your first and second level. Now, if you enroll these people, if you enroll these loyal customers on your top line and these distributors, you're going to get an additional 5% enroller bonus. Okay, now this only counts for loyal customers you keep on your top line and distributors you personally enroll. So now what happens is when you enroll loyal customers and you place them under your distributors, you lose the enrollment. So then you also lose the enrollment bonus. Okay, so it's not a huge deal because, I mean, if you think about it, most loyal customer orders, you know, maybe, I mean, you'd be lucky if you get a customer that orders $100. So that extra 5% is $5. Okay, so you're going to make more money by placing to earn those fast start bonuses or to promote than you would just by them being on your top line. Okay. Okay. So as an executive, you're going to add a level. So you're going to get paid 10% on your first 2 levels, and then you're going to get an additional 5% on your 3rd level. The enrollment bonus also applies to every level, okay? So basically, the main structure is that you're going to get paid 10% on your first 2 and 5% on your 3rd. And then anybody that you enroll that are distributors or loyal customers that you keep on your top line, you're going to get the 5% enroller bonus. And this is for every single level. So I'll just kind of go through the levels, but just know that you get the 5% enroller bonus if you enroll them, okay? Okay, so as a Ruby, you're going to add a 4th level. So you're going to get 10% on your first 2 levels, and then you're going to get 5% on your 3rd level and 5% on your 4th level. Now, it's really important that you guys are promoting with the people below you, because the reason why is because if you're at executive and somebody is promoting to Ruby, that means they have people on their 4th level, maybe even their 5th level, and you're not going to get paid on that. Okay, so you won't get paid on that until you promote to the rank that you where you can get paid on all those levels. Okay, so remember that as you're growing your business and as you're promoting and as you're placing, like, you want to make sure that you're in line, keeping up with the person above you. Now, if you have a total rock star and you know their business is exploding and you know they're promoting like crazy, they promote to like, you know, emerald within 3 weeks, that's different. You'll eventually catch up. But for the most part, you know what I mean? You may sign a runner and you guys can just kind of work the business together and promote together. But keep in mind that you want to make sure that you're promoting with these levels so you get paid on their loyal customers and their distributors' loyal customers. Now, the cool thing is that once you get to emerald, you get paid on everything. Okay, so you get paid on everything below you. So you will get the 10% on your first 2 lines, the 5% on your 2nd and 3rd lines, and then you add an additional 5% on your 5th line, and you'll get a 2% payout on the bonus volume on the levels on your 6th level and below. Okay, so get 2% of all the volume below that, basically, is what that means. So if you go to the next page, if you're on the compensation plan, you can kind of see how that breaks down for you, right? So the distributor is 10%, 10%, and it breaks that down for you, easier for you to understand. So if anybody is ever asking you like how you get paid, I would highly recommend sending them the management bonuses page, because that really explains it really well, like each leg, each rank, and what you get paid on. Okay. So leadership levels. So everybody's goal is to get to diamond. And the reason why is because everything changes at diamond. You start earning diamond bonuses as well as generational bonuses. And this is a big deal. This really increases your check a ton. Now, if you're looking at the leadership levels page, you're going to see that it's going to kind of break down what generational bonuses are. I highly recommend reading this stuff until you understand it. I'm going to read it and I'm going to kind of explain it a little bit really quick, but it may still kind of be confusing to you. I know I talked about this at a few trainings and stuff, and it still kind of goes over some people's head, but you'll figure it out. I mean, the more you hear it, the easier it is to understand. Okay, so each new diamond that promotes in your downline starts a new generation in that leg. And that generation is made up of the diamond's personal group volume. Okay? The personal group volume is your personal bonus volume combined with the personal bonus volume of all distributors in your downline outside of any diamonds or higher in each leg. I know, that's confusing, right? Okay, so with every new generation comes a generation bonus. So what that basically means is that diamonds and above start earning generational bonuses on their volume outside their diamond legs, okay? So what that means is that you're gonna get paid a certain percentage outside diamonds on your leg. You're gonna get different bonuses on your diamonds, but it's I know this is so confusing. I'm trying to make it so that you guys can understand this. So I'll use myself as an example, okay? So I promote to diamond. So my first generation that I earn is that I get 2% of all of my volume, okay? Because I'm a diamond, it's one of the rewards that we get. Now, when I promote to double diamond, that means I have a diamond underneath me, okay? So that 2% is still gonna get paid out, but it's gonna be on the volume outside of my diamond's leg, okay? Does that make sense? So I'm a diamond and I have 10,000 in volume, okay? So I'm gonna get 2% of that 10,000 as a generational bonus. Okay, and then I promote to double diamond, okay, and I have a diamond that has 10,000 in volume, and my total volume is 20,000, okay? So I'm still gonna get 2% on that 10,000, and then as a double diamond, you earn more generational bonuses. So that means I'm gonna get 4% of my diamond's volume. I know everybody's kind of like, huh, okay. Okay, so I have 20,000 in volume, okay, and I have a diamond underneath me. I'm gonna get 2% of all of that volume outside the diamond's leg. And then I'm gonna get 4% of all of the volume under that diamond. Now the cool part is, this is where the enroller bonus really comes into play and really can change the entire aspect of your check, is that if I personally enrolled that diamond, I get an additional 5% of their total volume. So rather than getting 4% of their volume, I'm getting 9% of their volume, okay? So if somebody places a distributor underneath you, and helps you grow your business, you need to thank the person above you who placed that distributor underneath you, because when you go double diamond and they go diamond, you're still going to get 4% of their total volume on top of everything that you've been making off of them for the past few months, however long it's taken for them to go diamond. But you're going to get that 4% generational bonus and you didn't even enroll that person. So it's really awesome how our compensation plan works, because everybody gets to make money. So it's like, if I personally enroll somebody and place them underneath you and they go diamond and you go diamond or double diamond, you're still going to get that 4% generational bonus as a reward for being a leader. So it's awesome. It's so cool how our compensation plan is laid out for us. So if you scroll down, it's going to show you how this works, okay? So each generation, like you know before, is a diamond, okay? So if you promote, okay, if you have somebody that isn't on your top line, promote to diamond, okay? So say you have 5 legs, as you can see on this chart where it says diamond generation payouts. So let's say I'm a triple diamond, and I'm getting the 2% on my first generation, the 4% on my second. These don't mean, this isn't necessarily people on your top line. These are just the first people in your organization to go diamond, okay? So the first generation doesn't really even count, because that's just the volume you're getting paid on outside your diamond legs, okay? So the second generation, those are your diamonds. Those are the actual people that have promoted to diamond that you're getting paid on. Now, second generation just means the first person in your organization to promote to diamond. So it doesn't matter if you have a top line leg, right, that has a diamond promote that's on the 8th level. Okay, and there's just a bunch of rubies and executives in between them. That's still considered second generation, so you'll get 4%. Now, if somebody promotes to diamond in between them, right? So somebody promotes to diamond in between your top line and that person, then they'll kind of get bumped down to the third generation, and it'll kind of stack that way. So that's why it's important, if you have a ton of diamonds start popping up, and the way that this team is moving, like there are diamonds popping up everywhere. So you want to make sure that in your organization, you are getting paid those generational payouts for your business. So if you are promoting with people, you're probably going to start missing out on generational bonuses below you until you promote to that next level up. Okay. So if you are a double diamond and somebody is promoting to double diamond with you, they're going to have a diamond below on the third generation that you're not getting paid on. Okay. So you want to make sure that you're promoting at least one step higher, especially when it comes to these higher ranks. It'll all make itself up over time because you will continue to promote, but that's kind of what you have to look at when it comes to growing your business and promoting within your business is, what am I missing out on? So, because that is a huge factor, because if you're promoting with people and you're promoting to even the leadership levels, or even just like executive, ruby, and emeralds, you want to make sure that there's not a ton of volume on your lower levels that you're not getting paid on. And at the leadership level, you want to make sure that there's not diamonds in your generation that you're not getting paid on. That would be my main factor for kind of pushing promotions and working extra hard to make sure that you're getting paid on everything that's going on in your business. I mean, you don't want to be killing yourself working your business to not get paid on everything. So if there's been a time or two where you've had 3,000 in volume and you can't figure out why your check's only $150, that's probably part of the reason. So if you are an executive, for example, you're getting paid as an executive, but you are charted for emerald, or you are only 2 people away from emerald, you're probably not getting paid on everything in your organization. So even if you go look at your group volume and you see you have this high group volume, depending on where that volume is coming from in your downline, you're probably not going to get paid on some of it. So don't let that discourage you. Don't be like, wait a second, my volume's 3,000. Why am I only getting paid 150? You've got to go in there and figure out what you're missing out on and how you're going to change that the following month. Because the thing is that people continue to grow. So that volume is going to continue to get higher. So you want to take advantage and try to make as much money as possible on all the volume below you. That is a big deal. Okay? So one of the other things that happens when we get to diamond is that we start earning diamond bonuses. And I'm going to kind of scroll down through the compensation plan until we find it. These generation payouts, they kind of break it down for you so you can kind of see what I mean when I talk about how they don't necessarily have to be on your top line to get paid on them as diamonds and double diamonds. Okay. So diamond bonus. Okay. So as a diamond or above, you have now reached the leadership levels. You're meeting your goals, building your team, and increasing your earnings. Your leadership skills have brought you this far, and we believe you should be rewarded with bonuses that is just for our leadership level distributors. So you guys just learned about generational bonuses, right? Those are a huge part of your check. And this is what I'm going to explain to you. So last month, so from February to March, okay, my check went up $6,500 in 1 month. And it was because I had a couple personally enrolled diamonds pop. Okay, so I had a couple girls who I personally enrolled went diamond. So that is such a huge factor when it comes to your check. I mean, a $6,500 raise in 1 month is huge. It's ginormous for people. Could you imagine that? And, being involved in this and being involved with your team and helping them promote and showing them all the different ways that we get paid, that's how you're going to grow your check. That's how you're going to help grow your check, is showing people that you want to get to diamond. That's what you want to do. They're going to make more money. You're going to make more money, and everybody's going to be really happy. Okay. So after generational bonuses, you also are going to start earning diamond bonuses. Okay, so I'm going to read this and then I'm going to kind of explain it, okay? By reaching the leadership level, you now have a chance to seriously impact your monthly earnings by taking advantage of our diamond bonuses. Diamond bonuses are paid to the leadership level sponsors of a new distributor who meets the qualifications listed below. By promoting to the diamond level, you now get the chance to become a leadership level sponsor and are able to tap into a whole new stream of bonuses. So basically what that means is that when you promote to diamond, you are now different in eSuite. So you're now viewed differently. You're not going to view yourself differently, but the system views you differently. They don't view you as just a distributor. They view you as the leadership level sponsor that can now start earning diamond bonuses. Every new distributor is assigned a leadership level sponsor upon enrollment. For each leadership level from diamond up to ambassador, these 5 leadership level sponsors might be 5 different sponsors, or they might all be the same sponsor depending on who the distributor's enroller is. Okay. So basically what this means is if you log into your eSuite and you've clicked on, just the main page, the organization viewer page, and you scroll all the way down, it'll show you leadership levels, right? And it'll show somebody's name. It could all be the same name or it could be different names. Basically what that's telling you is you are coded to those people in eSuite. So those people earn diamond bonuses off of you based on you getting your 2 loyal customers within your first 30 days, okay? So what that means is that it's similar to Fast Start bonuses, but a little bit different. So what that means is that when you become diamond, okay, you're coded differently, like I said before. Now, when you enroll a new distributor after you've gone diamond, you are assigned the leadership sponsor to them, okay? So basically what that means is that when they get their 2 loyal customers within their first 30 days, not only are you going to earn the $100 Fast Start bonus, but you're also going to earn an $80 diamond bonus, okay? Now, the cool part about this thing is it's for every single distributor in that leg. It doesn't matter if you personally enroll them or not. Every distributor that is enrolled under that new diamond coded distributor that you've enrolled, when they get their first 2 loyal customers within their first 30 days, you earn the diamond bonus on them. So you have to add it up. And this is up until they go diamond. So let's say magically you sign up a distributor and they get 24 distributors, okay? That's what it takes to fill a diamond chart, okay? So they get 24 distributors. I'm going to do the math right here. So 24 times 80. All of these distributors get their 2 loyal customers in their first 30 days, okay? That's an extra $1,920 on your check that you're going to get in cabs. Now, this is everybody, though. So that first distributor that's on their top line that they signed, you enrolled a distributor and they enrolled their distributors, you get cabs on everybody that they enroll and that they enroll and that they enroll. Up until all of those people go diamond, you're earning those diamond bonuses. I'm sorry, I called them cabs just because that's what we called them when I first started, but they're now called diamond bonuses. So if I say that, I apologize for the confusion. But you are earning those diamond bonuses on every single person that is brought into that person's organization up until they all go diamond. So it's so awesome. It is the most amazing part of this business besides the generational bonuses, but the cab bonuses, or the diamond bonuses, I'm sorry. The diamond bonuses are a huge game changer for your check. There were a couple months where I have a few people that are coded to me that are just complete and total rock stars, and they've enrolled so many distributors over the last couple months. And there were a couple months where my diamond bonuses on my check alone were between $5,000 and $7,000. So it's a huge increase to your check. And obviously, the more you grow, because that number changes. So it's $80 as a diamond, and then that number continues to grow as you grow within your organization. So you can see that you get $80 as a diamond. For double diamond, that jumps up another 40, and then triple diamond is another 15, presidential is another 10, and then ambassador is another 5. So for me right now, I'm getting 80, 120, 135, $145 for every new distributor that I enroll. When they enroll a distributor, I am getting those cab bonuses of $145. Big deal. Big, huge, huge deal. Okay? So this is kind of the breakdown, the diamond ranks. If you're scrolling through the compensation plan, this is the diamond ranks, okay? So to qualify to be paid as a diamond, you must have 5 qualified legs, with at least one of the 5 legs being a ruby and one of the 5 legs being an emerald, okay? They must be in separate legs. So if you have people that are promoting like crazy in one leg, you still can only use that one leg for your promotion. So it would always be the higher rank. So say you have one leg that's exploded and you have a couple emeralds and a diamond and a ruby. You know, you're going to use that diamond ring to help you promote to your next level. So say you do have a diamond in that leg. What the cool thing about it is that you just need an emerald outside that diamond leg in your double diamond. So you can get all the way to double diamond in this company with only 2 solid working legs. That's pretty amazing because double diamonds average $6,000 a month. And right now, you know, the good bonus is $15,000 for that. So that's an additional $600 a month on your check on top of the diamond bonuses and your commission. So that's a big deal. But you can kind of go through this to kind of see what you need as far as which leg. And then these leadership bonuses, that kind of breaks it down for you too. You know, I would just read this stuff over and over again. But the thing about it is that you don't need – this compensation plan is going to make a lot more sense once you've gotten your feet wet a little bit. Once you've kind of worked the business a bit once you've worked the business for a few months and you've answered questions and you've gotten a couple commission checks and you've kind of figured out volume-wise where you're at and how you're getting paid, it's going to make so much more sense. When you start promoting to those higher levels, you start earning the diamond generation bonuses and the diamond bonuses, it's all going to make more sense. But what you need to know is that you need to get to diamond. That's where it's at. They just brought back more bonuses. You know what I mean? They may not be double, but I don't know anybody that couldn't use $500,000 to $75,000 in bonuses. You guys should be running so hard for these bonuses. Run, 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 because it's life-changing money for everybody. Something else I want to cover really quick is that we can maintain our ranks by volume, okay? So starting as early as Ruby, you can maintain your rank, which basically what that means is that if you hit Ruby and then say like somebody kind of falls off, you know, one of your distributors on your top line falls off and they're no longer at 400, as long as you have a group volume with at least 4,000 with no more than 2,000 coming from your strongest leg. So let's just say you have 4,500 in volume and you have, 19,000 coming from your executive leg, and that's your strongest leg. Everything else is kind of spread out. That's going to help you get back to Ruby, just by volume. You don't need to go back and fill all those 400 boxes to get your rank back. And it was a huge blessing for me because right after I went Presidential Diamond, I had a ton of people quit on me. I know, right? I can't believe people would quit. I had quite a few double diamonds quit. I had so many diamonds and emeralds, and everybody kind of just fell off the face of the earth. But I had enough volume underneath me where I've been able to maintain my rank by volume until I was able to rebuild my team and shoot for my next promotion. So it's taken me quite a few years to make this happen, but I'm so blessed that it allows us to maintain our rank by volume because, there's so many things in this business you can't control. So, it would be really, really hard to get to, work so hard and get to diamond and then just lose it because one person decides it's not for them anymore. But that's not the case. You can maintain your rank by having enough volume spread out between all of your legs so that every month you're still collecting that bonus. So that's a big deal. Every rank is basically a different amount of volume, but it's all basically, half of the volume not coming from one strong leg. So you have to make sure it's all evened out. We also have a loyal customer bonus. I don't even know if anybody knows that. We don't really talk about it that much anymore. But we have a loyal customer bonus, which is $600 a month if you have personally enrolled and maintain a minimum of 60 qualified active loyal customers and accumulate 3,000 personal bonus volume for the month. So I know Vern was able to do this for so long. Like she had 270 loyal customers or something crazy like that at one point, and was making diamond money as like an executive because she was earning this loyal customer bonus, and she was just super, she was just a super loyal customer enroller. I mean, that's all she does, loyal customers, loyal customers. So it's definitely something that can be done. My suggestion is that if you have distributors below you where you can promote to the higher levels, I definitely recommend placing your loyal customers to help build that volume to get you to those higher promotions. But if you're sitting steady at like executive and you can't really get past executive, start stacking those loyal customers and go for that loyal customer bonus. I mean, it's an extra $600 a month. I don't know anybody that couldn't use an extra $600 a month. And, one other thing that I wanted to talk about too is a little bit about placing, because I know a lot of people have questions about placing and when to place and how to place and how it all works. And the best way that I can explain placing is that if you want to promote fast in this company, faster than you normally would, you're going to want a place to promote. And basically what that means is you're going to want to fill out charts. Okay, so your first chart that you're going to fill out is executive. You're not going to really have to place anybody besides loyal customers to get to executive. But to get to ranks like Ruby and Emerald and Diamond, you're going to have to place distributors underneath your distributors so that you can kind of help people promote above you or underneath you, and that in turn helps you promote. And if you have specific questions about placing, feel free to message me. I'd be happy to kind of take a look at your chart or take a look at your downline and give you the suggestion of what I think you should do. You'd never have to listen to me. It's your business. You work your business the way that you want to do it, but I can definitely give you a couple different ways to kind of look at the situation, because like I said before, if you're just keeping all of your loyal customers, besides going for that loyal customer bonus, you're missing out on the opportunity to really grow your business and really help promote to those next levels and earn those higher up bonuses. And that ultimately is what's going to show the people in your life, friends, family, people that are kind of doubting you, maybe thinking that this isn't something that, that you would be successful at. You want to promote. You want to show people that this business works and that you can promote and that you can make good money doing it. And you're going to have to place people down in your organization, because there's always going to be people who are really great at things and maybe enroll a lot of people, and there are going to be people who aren't, who kind of struggle a little bit, and that's okay. It doesn't matter how long it takes somebody to get to Ruby or to get to Emerald. All that matters is that they don't give up, and you show them that you believe in them. And not everybody has a ton of people to place. Not everybody are high enrollers. So if you are sitting here wondering why like my sponsors never place underneath me, it's more than likely not because they don't want to place underneath you, but maybe they're just not super enrollers and they just don't have a ton of people to place. But if you are a super enroller and you enroll a lot of people and you're going for promotions, you want to place them. So message me if you have specific questions, and I'd be happy to go over specific scenarios, certain situations, and kind of get you where you need to be. But this is one of the benefits about our business, is being able to place and help people below you and still get paid and still get rewarded and help the people below you get rewarded. There's nothing I love more than helping people who struggle financially, who I know it was such a hard thing to pay the $99 just to get started in this business. And I love helping them. And those are the people that, I kind of focus on most when it comes for me placing. And, I'm not even a super enroller anymore. I don't enroll nearly as many people as I used to when I first started, because, my warm network has run out. So I'm building my business strictly on strangers right now, strictly on people that I meet via social media and build a relationship with. So it takes longer now for me to actually sign people. And I'm okay with that, because, I still complete my steps to success every month, and that's my ultimate goal. But when I first started at Works, I was enrolling a minimum of 10 a month for like 8 consecutive months. It was insane, crazy. And, you know, things change, and the business changes, and people change, and things change all the time with this business. So just go with the flow. Make sure that you guys are doing something every single day to grow your business, even when you don't want to. I know we've talked about this I say this all the time, but do something even when you don't want to. You didn't start this business just to give up so easily. There are going to be times where you're going to feel like, maybe this isn't for me, but it's not the truth. This business is for everybody. It is for every single person that is involved in this company right now. Every single person can be successful. The difference between the ones who do see success and the ones who don't is the ones who do see success don't quit. That is the only difference. There's no time limit, right? There's no time frame in order to get, you know, in order to get to ambassador and start making $600,000 a year. Take quitting off the table altogether. Don't let that be an option, and I guarantee you'll see a shift in your business. But you're so most people kind of hold themselves back because they already have the fear that they won't be successful, or there's too many people waiting for them to kind of fail, or, you know, their family's not supporting them, or their friends are not supporting them, or people are making fun of them on Facebook. This is something you'll never live without, whether it's It Works that you're doing, or whether it's the stores that you shop at, or the car that you drive. People are always going to have some sort of an opinion about what you do in your life. The difference is the difference between like you and I is that I know that these people have no say on what goes in my life. They don't control me. They don't control what I do. They don't control my income. They don't pay my bills. They don't control how many bills I have. They don't control any of that. I do. So if I want to spend my entire days posting about It Works on social media, I'll do that because I can do that, and because it allows me and my family to stay home. So if you can wake up every day and just say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to make this happen, I'm going to be successful. I know I can be successful. Why can't you be successful? What is it that's holding you back? 99% of the time, it's just the own thoughts that are going through your head, that you feel like that you either don't have enough time, don't know enough people, can't post enough on Facebook, whatever it is. We all have the excuses that run through our heads where we feel like we can't make this happen. But in actuality, you can make this happen. Women especially, dude, we have like crazy superpowers. We can do anything. We can do anything that we want to do. Anything. There are women who work 4 jobs and go to school and take care of a family. I don't know how they do that. I think that's crazy, but they do it because they know they can do it. So you just have to have that same mindset when it comes to It Works. Nobody's going to be breathing down your back to make you do it. You've got to just be your own voice in your head that makes this happen. Okay. So if you guys have any questions, I know it was kind of hard tonight because my internet is being weird, but feel free to message me. I'll be happy to answer them. And, you know, you guys just get out there and do this. I am so excited. We had a record number of enrollments last month. I think it was like 1,300 or something crazy in 1 month, and over 50 promotions happened. So, you know, cheer yourselves on. You guys are working so hard, and I'm so happy to see it. And if you guys have any questions, you know I'm always here for you. Have a great night, guys. Talk to you later.